Saudi TV airing a very public quarrel between some of the world's richest nations. Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, the UAE, as well as Egypt, have all cut diplomatic ties to Qatar. They've imposed an air, land and sea embargo on the country, causing some panic buying. They're accusing this gas-rich Gulf state of funding terrorism and helping Iran destabilize the region. Qatar strongly denies it. It was President Trump's recent visit to Riyadh that emboldened the Saudis. Its leaders now feel they've got a green light from Washington to get tough on their rivals and adversaries. But Qatar hosts US Central Command's airbase for the entire Middle East, and the US needs this spat to be resolved quickly.
What we're witnessing is a growing list of some irritants in the region that have been there for some time. And obviously they have now bubbled up to a level that countries decided they needed to take action in an effort to have those differences addressed. We certainly would encourage the parties to sit down together and address these differences.
6 Arab nations have lined up to accuse Qatar and its ruling emir of supporting the Muslim Brotherhood and Hamas to promote an Islamist agenda across the region, of supporting violent jihadists in Syria, something the Saudis are also suspected of, and of hosting the Al Jazeera TV channel, a constant thorn in the side of Arab rulers. So, how far will this go?
I don't think the UAE and Saudi Arabia will or want to interfere to overthrow the regime in Qatar. They just want Qatar to commit to what's been agreed on.
Qatar has invested billions of pounds in Britain. It owns the London Shard, Harrods, luxury hotels, property and bank shares. Qatar's embassy in London is making no comment this evening. But this is an escalating row between close allies of Britain's in the Gulf. Qatar will not be able to endure this sort of isolation for long, and looming on the horizon is an important date on the calendar. In just 5 years' time, the FIFA Football World Cup is due to be held in Qatar. Already a controversial choice of venue, this would be all but impossible if this row is not resolved by then. Frank Gardner, BBC News.